Hey guys, just have a couple things to mention. Where this, of course, this is the second week of budgeting. Um, I have a video in one of the places about zero sum budgeting. So there's a few people after reviewing your assignments that weren't using up in that uh, small budget, real simple budget that I had you do last week, that if there's any money left in that remaining category, it's right there at the top of the budget, that needs to be used up. And Dave talks about giving each dollar a name. Okay. And what that means really is that you're either going to, for most likely, put it into savings. Okay, so it goes out of your checking account. So it's got to be transferred out of your checking account. You're budgeting, you're projecting that you're going to put that excess, that surplus, into savings, or you could put it into charity, or you could put it into, if you're going, man, I've really been short of food since I started this budgeting process, I can put it into food, or my rent was a little more, or my utilities were a little more. So as you start using this budget, you're going to find out that there's some deficits and there's some surpluses in these categories, and you can kind of start moving it around so you can become a more efficient budgeter. But that remaining balance, you want to just keep working the numbers until you get that to zero. Okay, it's not done. A zero sum budget is not done until that category, all the dollars are given a name. They're put in a specific category. Okay, so one thing I want to mention, I don't like to deal with it too much, but when you put things off, um, and we all do it, right? Okay, I'm going to give you some things. I've been trying to push each and every one of you, and I've noticed that there's a few more people every week that are going, can I have another day or two, or can I have another week, or I just forgot. Okay, prioritizing what you need to get done. I'm trying to train you all to be great owners, but not only that, to be a great employee. So when you're given duties, you do them. If it's a 5-minute task, then you do it right now and you get it done. You have a mission statement now so that you have the ability to say no to anybody that interferes with that mission. And I want you to take this seriously so that when the guys or gals come over and they say, hey, listen, we're going to the party, or we've got this extra function, or we're going to the dance. And so you can say, no, I need to get this, and this done before I can go there. If I get those three things done, then maybe I can do that, or I can decide not to do it. But um, putting things off is not a good thing. It doesn't make you a good employee. It especially will not work if you're an owner that's responsible for the whole operation. You can't do that. I say it this way. Okay, the cows need to be fed. If we've got heavy snow cover and we don't have any grass and we have to feed them every morning, they have to be fed every morning. I'm sick this morning. They still need to be fed. So most of us get out and feed even though we're sick. So, I mean, that's not an excuse. And typically on an online course, given a week to do things, okay, now I'm harping a little bit, getting on my soapbox, but you know it better than I do, that there's no excuses. And especially since I've given you the ability to get ahead in this class, but it's going to take some discipline to do it. And to be a good employee, to be a great owner, running a company, if you fail in this area, you fail, period. You fall flat on your face. Okay, so anyway, enough of that. I have given grace to those that have asked. I will not give grace if you ask after the deadline. Okay, and I will only do it once. if you can go in and take a quiz even if you haven't studied. If you do a Christmas tree, you're liable to get at least some points. And sometimes that's the way life is. Okay? Catastrophic things, those are always things that you can call me about and that sort of thing. But when you just put things off, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. There's not that there isn't forgiveness and you can't make up for it, but there's 1,500 points in this particular class. So we want to talk about specifics. And if you don't get 25 or 15 or I mean, you have a chance at taking a quiz for the whole week. So I want them done by Friday. Okay? I'm going to emphasize that and start enforcing it totally from here on out. I'm just trying to train you to be good employees and great owners. And that's what you're going to expect of your employees if you're running an operation. You can't have that very many leaks. Yep, there's all kinds of room for grace and both ways. But if you have an employee that makes it a habit of putting things off, you have to fire them. And I don't want to have to fire you. Okay? But I will. So, all right. If you find that something catastrophic happens, a real emergency, then give me a call. A text message is not an emergency. A email is not an emergency. A phone call. And you're always welcome to call me at any time. I will get back to you. I have my cell phone with me, especially during this part of the year when I'm teaching this class or coaching this class. That's what I'm doing. Okay. Last thing. I said that this is really the last thing. Okay. So there has been, let me say, a few people that have been using others' work and turning it in. Now, from here on out, especially, and I have been doing this, we've been doing this in this class. I'm asking you questions, personal questions, your finances. The only way you can learn this is through using your money. You might not have much. Some of you don't. I was in that boat, so I know what it's like. Not that I have a whole lot now, so I still have to budget. But if I find that you're just copying somebody else's work, I'm not going to give you credit for it. Okay? It hasn't happened too much, but I just want to mention that. Faking it doesn't work in this class because this is about building and learning some things. And if you have some struggles, that's what I'm here for. Give me a call. You can email me. You can text me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, which is typically within that day. So anyway, an online class, you can learn a lot if you want to learn a lot. You can learn nothing if that's what your goal you set out for is. So take care. Give me a call if you need anything. And if you have any questions, it doesn't matter how minor or major you think it is. I enjoy visiting with each and every one of you anyway. So, and I know a few of you personally. So be down for the packing and outfitting class after spring break. I see that there's a few of you in that class too. So if I don't know you by face, then we'll get to know each other during that time. And especially, I mean, if you have, I can work with you on one-on-one if that's how it'd be more acceptable to you. But I'll work one-on-one over the phone, and if we have to do a Zoom conference, that's good with me too. So I don't do appointments. I just allow you to just say, hey, listen, I have a question. These are the times that I have available. Would you get back to me, please? Good enough. See you later.